What's going on, everybody? Millzep here. We're back with part 3 of this bed we made. Where did we leave off?
Candles.
Okay, I
Well,
remember.
half the hotel's under renovation. Must have been able to
So
find plaster somewhere around here.
we are trying to look. Oh my gosh, we are trying to look for plaster.
Wait, Sophie, you don't need these. Be careful. It's a slippery slope towards becoming a hoarder.
We need to find plaster and candles to be able to make a duplicate of the key we have right in our inventory. We have a lot of stuff in our inventory, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Too much stuff. I don't know how to put things down. I don't know. Alright, let's go downstairs to the basement. Maybe they got something there.
With the renovations, there has to be plaster somewhere on this
Oh,
floor.
on this floor.
I should grab some before going down.
Alright, where would it be? I'm assuming that room, dude. I don't know where. Why wouldn't it be in that room? Ooh, okay. Plaster. Oh my gosh.
This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs? I can probably find the rest of what I need in the basement.
Why would Rebecca keep candles in her locker, dude? What a weirdo. What a weirdo, man. What the? My game is glitching. Alright. Set in a locker. Let's go get that. Steal that candle, actually.
Bernard just fired me.
What? What happened?
Even if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Please, just tell me.
It's Linda. She wrote some stuff on her own door with my lipstick so I would get the blame.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Wendy, wait. I do. I believe you.
It's too late now, Jacques.
Jaquise.
Wendy!
Damn, so she got fired, bro. I bet if I would have cleaned the window, she would have still been working here. But whoever keeps eating my lunch, I want my Tupperware back, Susan. Not only the lunch, but the Tupperwares. It's messed up. But yeah, if I would have cleaned that, she still would have been working here. But oh well. Oh well.
It's locked.
Candles. No candles here. I'm really checking people's lockers, bro. That's so weird. What is this? Eugene, half the washing machines are out of order because of this. I won't be able to fix your current loading time, Beth. And Beth will be the first to offer guests an apology discount. Please fix the machines before Bernard kills me.
People don't usually leave these unlocked. Fine. Keep off limits.
Have you asked Eugene? I told him fixing the windows should be a top priority.
Oh, I very much like it, Eugene, trust me, but I just can't find it.
Eugene is gone.
Candles. I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where?
Where's Rebecca's? Oh, this looks like a Japanese, everybody.
Beth? Oh, don't even get me started on Beth. Oh, and that maid? What's her name? Sylvie? I never noticed how odd.
Sophie, you mean? I like her. She's a good girl.
You know what? I should call the city. Tell them they don't need to build that new madhouse next door. There's one right here.
Bruh. What an asshole. Why doesn't he like me, dude? Just because I clean his damn hotel.
So you do have a stash of candles.
The
But
kitchen
where
is
is
a,
it?
I can barely see a thing, but I want to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my fingers for that blowhard. Then she started hoarding candles since the last power outage. I remember saying you never wanted to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent, please, Bobby. Bobby. VIP guest room in 602 is getting on my nerves. Keeps you ordering food. It's not on the menu. You don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? It's not even the worst of it, though. Every night he barges in the kitchen as if he feels at home, asking for meat for his precious little terriers who feeds dogs $4 roast beef. Can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself. She has a stash somewhere.
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
Where's Bobby?
It's locked.
Oh my god. Bobby. Old Port. What happened to Newports, bro?
Yvette's and Susan's favorite activity. Talking behind other people's backs.
I'm sure she only needs a mixer she won. Too dumb to understand how it works. Portuguese. They're so much better than a stupid whore. Oh my gosh. My gosh. Did you see the look on Sophie's face when Bernard showed the mixer? You'd swear the weirdo had never seen one in her life. Anyways, join me at 11:15 for smoke break. Why are you calling her a whore, bro? You just jealous? Beth.
Wait, is this you, Beth? What on earth led to this picture being taken?
Damn, Beth.
Didn't I find one of these in Anne's room too? The White Cat must be a popular spot. Are you looking to buy land?
Land for sale,
I know
72
you grew up
acres.
on a farm. Maybe you're looking to get back to nature.
I should stop looking at Beth's fucking locker, dude. Whoa, we need to go to Bobby's thing. But I feel like we've opened every...
If Bobby has some of Rebecca's candles, maybe he kept them in his locker. No candles, but that must be the location of Rebecca's stash. That must be the location
What?
of Rebecca's stash.
Where is that? Okay. Can't really tell.
Have I checked the break room? I think I left my keys there during my break.
Break room's in here. It's a candles room. Let's go to Cluel's. Level 9, level 7, basement. Behind your mind looks like laundry room. And X marks the spot. So it's the laundry room. Right now we'll go there and get my keys apparently.
Gotta hold on to these tight.
Master key, do not lose. Then I just put back a master key. Famous movie director staying in 602. I was there when he checked in. I don't know who he is, but he must be pretty important because Bernard was almost licking his boots. He even let that man bring his dogs in the hotel. Is he shooting a picture in Montreal? I heard there's a scout, but not sure what it means. I hope he does. Imagine would meet famous actors like James Dean, soap director, supernatural powers, because Dean is very much dead. Why? What? James Dean is dead? Andrew's book club. What? It's talking about book stuff. Book club. Let's go to the laundry room. Laundry. It should be back here.
Stash uncovered. Reb, you got a candle.
Ooh, a lot of candles.
What next? Let's see if Beth is around.
Hey, best that you do it for us.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what
Beth.
the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this.
What if Bernard pulls up?
Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Have you done this before? You're a real pro.
Imagine I spilled it around.
Now, let's give it a few seconds, so the mold really takes form. Okay, I think you can remove it.
That was
Well,
perfect.
we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
Nice.
All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
No, I'm not gonna tell her that. Look, their shit, dude.
Like drawing?
Oh, God, no. I once drew a dress that everyone mistook for a birthday hat.
Imagine I told her I looked at
Never
her
drew
locker.
again
Dude, I'd be
after that.
pissed.
What about you? Haven't I seen you drawing in that journal of yours?
Yeah, I doodle a little.
Hey, you should show me one day. I'd love to see your art.
It's
I
hardly
wouldn't
art.
call it art.
Oh, I'm sure you're underestimating yourself.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm not.
All right, then. I won't insist. What do you like to draw, anyway?
It's kind of silly, but I've started working on this little comic in which I imagine my life as a celebrity.
A celebrity?
Yeah. I've always found the lives of famous people so fascinating, you know? And I kind of envy them sometimes. All the drama, the excitement.
Yeah, because we're really lacking in drama and excitement today.
Well, today's the exception.
I'm sure there's something else in your life that excites you.
Well, I do like sailing.
Excuse me? You
Sailing?
sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
Maybe we could still find the
Maybe
way.
it'd be possible to borrow a boat for a day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey,
Damn,
look,
so it's a date.
I think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence, if he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
That'd suck if
No
it did.
problem.
Yeah, it's clean then. Imagine we get caught by that. What is this?
This is probably Beth's latest project. It's really cool how she has an eye for this kind of thing.
It looks cool.
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Alright, let's go figure out what's in that box. And what could be so important that there's 2 keys needed? You know what I mean? Back on 500 floor, 5th floor. Alright. Let us do this. I'm kind of excited. Kind of see you. Oh my gosh. Freaking. Oh, wrong room. God damn it. Not this room, actually. It's the one with the kids' room. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay.
Careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Don't break it. The other one just did it hella fast.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
In Atlanta, I noticed yours is pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. Hope you like it. And since you enjoy them so much, there's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. From the first one, take the first 2. From the last one, take the last 2. What? Okay. Hope you get better. Try to rest today. I'll bring you soup after class.
Huh. Marcella
Postman.
invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
Postman always rings twice. Is playing at Louis Theater today. Lowe's Theater today. It's based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you'd love it, seeing as these crime stories and murders and murders so much. As you like crime stories and murder so much. Nothing creepy about that. You come with me? I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today. In secret language. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. Can't wait for tonight. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't get to read the other one. Okay. December 29, 1947. Dear Anne, I'm sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As I always say, le temps passe vite, si vite. No. My parents are glad I'm done with my studies. They always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. The past few months I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you. Hope you never forget how much I love you. We cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We're lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding from my family proving more and more difficult every day. You always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it's time for us to go our separate ways. She broke up with her, bro. You made me feel like a teenager. You made me everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely,
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it. There's no shame in asking for help, Sophie. 2 heads are better than 1, especially when dealing with riddles.
how am I gonna ask for help on the phone? Beth. Beth.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. Got a minute?
For you, always, Bean.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised as well. It's quite sturdy.
So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz.
Oop.
And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found
Oop.
in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles. Well, let's hear it. Which part is causing you trouble?
All of it.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea what her favorite bar is.
I think I do.
Really? How?
That's a story for another time.
Hmm.
But if I had to bet, I'd put my money on the white cat.
White cat. I'm not sure I get it.
Well, if I'm right about the white cat, then we're looking for...
A black cat.
Yep. Why don't you look around to see if there's any mention of a black cat in Mrs. Beaumont's stuff?
Okay, I will. You're not too bad at riddles, you know?
I never said I was bad at them, just that I hate them. Is there anything else?
Yes, the other one. Yes.
Here's another one. Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Alliterative what now? Andrew, you're a nerd. What's alliterative?
Hey, just because I read books doesn't mean I know everything.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's a series of words that start with the same sound or letters.
Thank you, darling. Did you get that, Bean?
Yeah, I did. But that could mean a lot of things. I'm not sure where to look.
Yeah, me neither.
Tell her to look for a name and surname that both start with the same letter. Maybe it's someone famous, like a writer or a singer.
Huh. You got that?
Yes. Thank him for me.
Will do. Anything else I can help you with?
That's it.
No, that's all. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad I could be of some help. Call me after you've opened that case.
You know I will.
Oh my gosh. So flirty. Flirty. Okay.
So, I
Black
need
cat.
to find something related to a black cat.
So
And a person whose first and last names start with
there
the
was
same
matches
letter.
here, right? She has to have matches here somewhere. Oh, I remember I can't clean anything. Because this room is not meant to be clean. Black cat. It's a white cat. Damn it. Something about a black cat. Wait a minute. Maybe there's something in the back. Mount Royal College, Montreal, 1947. Black cat. Okay. Over here, spite of Israel. The dad. Adam or Eve. This one.
Bridget Boswell. Didn't I see that name somewhere earlier?
Isn't that the book in the first room?
A cat named Greta. G.R.
Hmm.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her
Right.
alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
This one was black. None of these rhyme. Doris
Doris
Day.
Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S.
Hmm.
So GR from Greta and IS from Doris. Gree? Could that be the code for the case on the bed in 509? It's worth a try.
509. I kind of want to put this stuff back just in case, dude. I don't know why. .509 Greece. I've been here in a minute. I wish I could like actually clean stuff up here. Like everything. G R I S. It worked. What's in there? A typewriter?
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Dear Marcella, or should I say Bridget? You know I prefer a good old crime story. But last week I can't read. Last week I came upon a romance novel with intriguing title, and they were roommates. I bought it on an impulse on a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized the story? We may have changed the names and location, but all our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood it until now. It has been almost 10 years since I received your last letter. That letter painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first I could not believe you had written those words, and I waited in vain for your answer. And I had to accept your love for me had never been real. Oof. For many years I was broken, hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think this is proof you really loved me? In any case, I hope you are well and happy to see me accomplish your dream of becoming a writer. Tris Sincerement.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
Okay, this is another page. March 25th, 1956. Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in time of great distress. If only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I'm willing to put up with as long as he doesn't hurt Michael. But there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman only rings twice again. But suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield, and we're both planning to kill my husband. I have to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother's currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you're able to meet me there, could open the box together and laugh at silly things we thought important all those years ago. Hope to hear from you soon. Therese and Sermont. APS. Do you remember that secret language we invented in Sister Miller? Couldn't understand his notes passing there in her class. Secret. I still do.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
August 10th, 1957. Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's the greatest work yet, but I do have comments that will help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves more than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy. They won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York and or Los Angeles, some place where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. P.S. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish you had been seen sometimes? Would you like people to know you're Bridget Boswell, to recognize you on the street, to recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh.
My gosh.
So you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary. But all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Dear Marcella, it was January 13, 1958. I left the house. I left Lewis. I couldn't take it anymore. Couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, to hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide. And yet, Michael and I are staying in Clarenton Hotel. We find a place to stay, and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it'll take. Could you come see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. P.S. I wouldn't put it past Lewis to scour every hotel guest booking region looking for under the surname. For me, under his surname. So I've registered under the name Vermont. Is that it? Imagine. It's weird that it gives you the option to throw away things.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet. After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella?
That's a lot of reading.
Sweeter than
It's
I
fine.
expected.
Dear Marcella, September 27, 1957. Although you don't know me, I think it's safe to say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working, and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, Your Novel. Did she just say that she went to the psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks? That's crazy. Like, is that not normal? I had never read such a beautiful love story. It's almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. Doctors thought it was their medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me courage to get in contact with Lindsay, friend from the war. I always felt from the same way your character felt for each other, but I never dared telling him. Now, thanks to you, thought I've seen him again and motivated me to get better. I leave the hospital. I hope you hear back from him soon. After my discharge, I wanted to thank for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Bridget was a pseudonym. How do you say that? So tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I'm a very patient and resourceful man, and I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you. Paul.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this.
Dear Marcella.
Everyone needs someone to talk to.
November 8, 1957. For answering my letters. Thank you for answering my letters. I realized how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. Still haven't heard from him. I'm still starting to fear that I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now as I can barely pay the rent. I guess I'll have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good for? Or what am I good at? I've been getting some odd jobs already, but employees turn me down as soon as they learn where they spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like so many of the army buddies. Why am I even telling you all this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I'm feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyways, please tell me about your life, and don't hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already. Paul.
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you.
December
What's that
5th,
for?
1957. Dear Marcella, I just received a letter from Lizzie's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago. Before I even sent the first letter. You'll never know the feelings I had for him, and He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. I guess I should have known this would end up in pain, just like your novels. Wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere, even during the war, amidst the death of chaos. He would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved birds so much. You could identify them just by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first, but I was afraid Miss Lindsay's answer. But wait, I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate to find anything that will help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Think you could give me an advance of my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know if I'll finally meet you. Paul. Oh.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
Wonder what's inside.
I wonder what's in it.
We could open it.
I mean, that's kinda illegal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, too late. I've always known I would end up in prison one day.
So?
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
I think Marcella hired him. I found some letters Paul wrote to her. He said that her proposition took him by surprise, and that he'd need an advance on his salary.
What did she hire him for? To investigate her own affair?
I'm not sure. I didn't find the letter he was replying to.
And why did he have those pictures of you anyway?
I guess
True.
we'll never know for sure.
Totally forgot
but
about that.
I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
And who are behind those? And who are you behind those
What
closed
about you?
doors?
Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few
Yo.
maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Challenge accepted.
Sophie.
Come see me when your shift ends, all right? We could leave together if you want.
My
Sure.
goodness.
If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
What?
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Let's close this. Let's close all this stuff, bro. Like, I don't wanna make it seem like I freaking No, not open. There you go. Why is it having so much trouble closing it? It doesn't let me do anything. Yo, what? There's blood. Is that blood? Holy. Who's in the elevator? Is it Bernard? It is. Holy shit. Who killed them? What the? And I didn't like the guy anyways, but what the?
Mr. Cruz?
Oh, it's not Bernard. It's Mr. Cruz.
Mr. Cruz.
Is it?
Good.
It is.
What happened? Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy.
Life insurance coverage
Why
amounts
did
in
he
K.
have this on him? Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Thank you for reporting the guest's unacceptable behavior. We'll look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret informing you that we cannot divulge and guest personal information as to the guest behavior. I'm sure you understand. We are very concerned with our guest privacy and our staff prides itself in discretion. Please contact us should that guest bother you again. Sincerely, Bernard Ludick, hotel manager. He's just dead. Oh shit.
I have to get the power back on.
Yo, this is kind of scary, dog. Where'd he come from? Ice? Is there a body in there? Hmm.
Poor Paul.
Just bigger than I
His death
expected.
really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace.
Big cities always make you feel lonely, and that feeling was only exacerbated this morning by the fact that everyone around me was speaking a language I could not understand. Bought out an English-French dictionary at the train station, but I don't think I need it after all. English speakers seem more common in the downtown area, thank God. The hotel's nice. When I arrived, the whole staff was busy getting ready for some big event. It wasn't until I saw Marcella enter the lobby with a flower bouquet that I realized today's Valentine's Day. Hector and I were gonna go in a flash. We got in a flash, and I was left feeling more alone than ever. Wishing Lindsay was here with me. Helping Marcella out these past weeks have been a great distraction, but it still hurts so much every time I think about him. I had hoped the pain had gone away by now. Probably need a double dose of Miltone to sleep tonight.
These look like Marcella's pearls. What happened here?
The hell?
A, B, and
Beaumont. Beaumont. Ice. What is that?
Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel.
You seem to possess a lot of useful skills, and shame employers cannot see past your medical history, but don't despair. I've been writing novels for almost 8 years now. My publisher takes most of the sales revenue, but I was still able to collect a substantial sum of money over the years. Now, I'd like to use that money to hire you. Getting tired of romance novels and thinking of branching out to crime fiction as sort of a research. I would like you to follow me around town, take notes of coming and goings. Well, this is a very unusual job, but considering you were able to track me down, I believe you'd make a great private detective. In addition to your salary, I would cover all work-related expenses, and you would, of course, be the first to leave the manuscript once it's finished.
Paul really got into his role.
I hope spying on me isn't proving too exhausting. Really inspired me so far. I already have a ton of ideas. The trench coat you bought were a nice touch. You look straight out of a film noir. I also know you started smoking. It's probably another way for you to get into character, but maybe that's pushing a little too far. You know best, of course, but don't pick up drinking next. This rate, I should be able to start writing in 2-3 weeks. Thanks again for your help.
He followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research.
Oh, why'd you follow me to Montreal? As I already told you, I didn't require your services anymore. I'm starting to worry you're taking your role a bit too seriously. You're not a real detective. You gotta let go. Damn. I'm gonna pay a guy to do it. I mean, let's go. Bro, what if we go back and his body's not there anymore? It's just a dead guy. Weird that there's nothing going on here.
The fuse box. Just get to the fuse box in the janitor's closet, Sophie. It's not far.
Oh damn, I didn't even realize it was over there, bro. What the? Oh, what the? It's over there on that side. God damn it. I'm getting it confused. This is crazy though. I'm trying
It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier. Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box?
maybe the key we used over here. Maybe? Is that an option?
Maybe an ice pick could pry open the fuse box.
Okay, let's go look for an ice pick. I'm assuming it's over here.
Okay.
Pretty
This
sure
looks
he
like
got
something I can use to open the fuse box.
looks like something a murderer would use to kill your boss. I don't know.
I have to get the power back on.
Do I wonder if Beth, like, I mean, like, nobody was in this floor. That was the thing. Like, no one was in this floor. I don't know how we did not hear it or what, but
That worked, thank God. Now, to get the power back. How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
watch this.
This is what I
Good
need.
as fuck. Ah, I'm so dumb, bro. I feel so dumb. Not gonna lie. 20 amp. Yes.
Power's back. Now, I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
You should very much do that.
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Oh, wait. Can we remove these keys, though? Like, I don't want to get caught with it, man. I guess. Forgot to clean this. I know it's like, you know, not a good time, but you know, I want them to know at least I'm a good maid. I think that's all. I have the 2 keys with me. These are fine. All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I want to go see Beth, bro. Call the police.
Phone. I need a phone.
Where's everyone? Where's everyone gone?
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
Where's Beth? Where's everyone, bruh?
Now, I just have to wait for the police.
Oh gosh.
Oh, hey you. Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
Oh, you did? What was the blow?
I'm confused. I
I
don't
don't
know.
understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint.
Was it not Bernard? It looked like Bernard, dude. I don't know.
Have you called the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
I don't think
What
so.
about Paul? He and Hector were caught fighting.
The cops will want to talk to you. Know what you've seen. You need to be careful about what you tell them. If word of Anne and Marcella's affair gets out, they may put a label on them that will really hurt them. It might not even matter in the end if they did it or not.
What are you saying?
It's just... cops like to go after people who are different.
True.
People like Anne, like Marcella, like me. You know, I was barely 20 when I was shoved into a police car for just hanging out with people who made me feel like I wasn't so messed up after all.
What? Where did that happen?
At the White Cat. It's supposed to be a safe space, but it gets raided by cops every now and then. I know Anne was caught at least once too.
Wait, you know her?
Yeah, that's how I knew the answer to the riddle. I've never talked to her, but I've seen her a few times. Marcella and her, they're just like me.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with
You
this.
can kind of tell.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you.
Oh,
I don't know
shit.
if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but, I'd really like for us to be more than
Oh
just
my
friends,
god.
Sophie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'd like that too.
Oh my god.
That's... that's great.
That's crazy.
Police is here.
Didn't.
Just be mindful of what you
I didn't expect that in the beginning, but towards the end, I did expect it a little bit. Especially with those flirting options. Oof.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy?
So now we're back here.
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death.
Alright.
Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Mr. Cruz's body was blocking the
Mr.
door.
Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the
What?
body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing
Yeah,
that
I
up.
mean, obviously.
So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
I used an ice pick, but... I mean,
No,
I could just tell the
didn't.
truth.
Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
No. No, nothing.
I don't know.
That's weird. It sure looks like someone poked around the crime scene. Oh well. We'll know more once the fingerprint
Ah,
analysis
we got
comes
caught.
in, won't we? So, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
Mm-hmm.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
It's just an assumption. I mean, what?
I just assumed. What with all the blood?
I'm afraid I don't believe that, Miss Roy. It's more than an assumption, isn't it?
I'm not sure I understand what you...
I know you like going through your guests' personal belongings. We've found pictures of you snooping around.
Ah, I should have thrown those pictures, huh?
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guests' privacy, I suggest you tell me everything you know.
All right.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz. Apparently, she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
I don't know anything about her. I'm gonna lie about
I
that.
don't really know anything. She just looks like a loving, caring wife.
Really? That's odd, because we learned a lot about Mrs. Cruz when we went through her room. And let's just say that loving, caring wife are not the first words that would come to mind.
Oh?
She's a lesbian.
Oh.
Involved in some sordid affair with a guest from room 507, Mrs. Beaumont. Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, you know, intimate.
No, I haven't. No.
And did you hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
What are you trying to imply? That Mrs. Cruz killed her husband because she hates men?
I've seen it before from lesbians.
Oh, this
Bruh.
has nothing to do with hate. It's about love. Not that you'd understand.
Oh, and you think you do? Then please, enlighten me.
She's brave enough to be with the one she loves. That doesn't make her a criminal. That doesn't mean she killed her husband.
I'm starting to worry you may be one of them, Miss Roy, since
Damn.
you're so eager to defend
And
these
I worry
deviants.
about your ability to do your job, detective, since you seem to be such a...
Enough! One more word, just one more word, and you'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell.
God damn.
Now get the hell out of here. I've had enough of you.
That detective sucks ass, bro. Some sexism going on. Let's see here. What happens now?
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess the atmosphere is so different in here. Will it ever feel like it used to? Let's go see what Bernard wants.
He's gonna fire me, dude.
It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth,
Hey,
are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What? No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
yeah, okay.
Bro, Beth, why are you gonna get fired, bro? I thought he died. His face looked the same. Let's talk to this asshole.
Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act? Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. I had planned to give this month's Employee of the Month title to Wendy, but since she's no longer with us, I'm thinking of giving it to you instead.
Really?
You should know it comes with the responsibility of being a glowing example for other staff members to follow. Is this something you believe you can do?
Honestly, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. Just because Beth got fired, bro.
An
Like,
example? Me? No, I don't think I can.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I've heard this month's reward from Weston's will be quite nice. Well, I'm sure one of your colleagues will be more than happy to have it. That'll be all.
Hey,
Hey.
what a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
He offered me the Employee of the Month title.
Good for you, Bean! A shame I won't get to be there when you receive your reward.
Actually, I told him I didn't want it.
You did not.
I did. The reward would have been nice, but it's not worth selling my soul to the devil.
You're quite right about that.
Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel, so I may have lost my cool a little.
A little?
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
Well, I'm not one bit worried about you. I know you'll be just fine.
Yeah, I do have a cat-like ability to land on my feet.
And
Man.
think of all the good times you'll have away from Bernard.
I'll miss annoying him. He turns into a particular shade of red that only I can get out of him. But no, you're right. It's time for new challenges. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Me too.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Kiss me.
Yes.
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh my goodness. It happened. So quick too. God damn.
I know.
Watch what's his face fire me, bro.
I've been thinking about Anna and Marcella a lot.
Should I be jealous?
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what they went through, how they had to lie and pretend, day after day, How they had to live someone else's life for 10 years before they could finally be with each other. I don't think I could do that.
Well, I have good news for you, Bean. Times are changing. It's already started elsewhere, and it will get here eventually. One day, all the Annes and Marcellas of the world will live happily together, and no one will give a damn.
I really hope that's true.
It will be.
I don't know if that was a good ending. I'm pretty sure it was a good ending. Let's see what comes out. The Montrealer. Charging Constant murder case. They got charged. So this guy went to jail? Forever in our hearts. They both got jailed too? Damn. And the kid got taken away. Freaking Bernard. I'm still working there. They got their little bar. Well, that was pretty good. That was a good game. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really enjoyed it. I think we got a good ending, other than the fact that they all got arrested. I know we could do some changes, like throwing away the evidence, the pictures, that little case where they have everything. We could throw all that away and just kind of make it seem like it was never there. You know what I mean? Probably help a lot. But yeah, that's the end of this bed we made. Might post just like an ending, another separate ending, see how that goes, like a perfect ending if there is any. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this bed we made. Subscribe, like the video, and you know, I think my next game that I'll be recording soon is gonna be Avatar, because I am getting that game and I'm actually pretty hyped about it. Like in the beginning I was like, nah, another Far Cry dupe, but then again I was like, it's Avatar, and then I saw more gameplay and it looks good. Like it actually looks really good. So yeah, you know, watch out for that. I got other couple little games coming out probably soon, probably this week. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, like, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Later.